Today I wanted to do a spring look for you. I've done one before, but this time I wanted to incorporate a little more pastel colors. And so this look today is inspired by one of my favorite makeup artists, Marlena Stell from Makeup Geek. I've been watching her since like 2008 when she very first started YouTube. And now I am happy to say that I use her products quite often and her brushes, and so most of the colors I have on today and the tools that I used come from Makeup Geek. So this look I've got today, I also have to credit to Marlena. I am using her colors today, and I also ordered one of her little palettes that you can make your own colors, and I got that in the mail this week, and so it was really nice to be able to put the colors that I wanted to use for this look in it. And so basically these are the colors that, most of the colors that we'll be using today. And this is one of her little palettes that you can get and put together your own looks and can use it for like if you're traveling or something like that. So if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing and give me a thumbs up. And let's get this Easter, spring, happy pastel bright color look going. Okay, so to give me a fresh dewy look with some luminosity, I'm going to use the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. Alright, so to cover my starkness under my eyes here, I'm going to go in with Charlotte Tilbury Medium. I use this a lot. I really like it. And you want something orange based just to counteract that blueness that I got under my eyes here. Now I'm going to go in with my foundation, which is currently my favorite. I've tried multiple other ones and I still go back to this one. It's the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. It is full coverage and I feel like that's what I need, that's what I like. So I'm going to use a beauty blender and apply that. Now I'm going to start doing my highlighter, my concealer, basically, and this is also my favorite, and I still can't find anything I like better currently. So I'm also going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, and it is in the color Light Beige. Now I'm going to set my face, and I'm going to set it with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm just going to set it right under in here, my eyes, and a little bit around here. And I'm going to take that powder and I'm just going to press it into the skin. I'm not going to brush it or move it. I'm just going to take this puff, this makeup puff here. I'm just going to press it into the skin. Okay, so now it's time to fill in my brows, and I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer. Alright, so they say brows are supposed to to be, not supposed to be twins, but cousins. But I feel like mine are more like distant cousins. And so I always have to clean them up around the edges. Cannot get them to look flattering at all. So now I'm going to contour with e.l.f.'s Contouring Blush and Bronzing Powder. And I'm going to use the Makeup Geek contour brush. And you're just going to take that brush and set it right below that cheekbone. And just go about down to the end of your eyebrow. Okay, if you feel like you haven't gotten that blended in well enough, just take that sponge that we've been using, just go over that and help blend it in some. Right, now to brighten up the cheek, I'm going to also use that blush that was in there with that, that duo from e.l.f. Now, because I like to look fresh and dewy, I want to go in with the iconic London Illuminator. I like these liquid kinds of highlighters. And I'm going to be applying that with the Makeup Geek Cheek Highlighter Brush. Okay, so I want to keep this area kind of bright, so I'm going to go ahead and use this Laura Mercier that I used to set my face just in this area so I can make sure this stays brightened, and it will also help with my contour. Okay, so now I'm going to start priming my eyes. I'm going to use the MAC Painterly Paint. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with Makeup Geek, and you can get these palettes from the Makeup Geek website, and you can just kind of make your own palette yourself of the colors that you select. And these are the colors that I got this week in the mail, so they look springy to me, so I was excited to try them. And so we're going to start, and I think I'm going to start with the white, and I'm actually going to put it on the lid. So I'm going to start off on the lid this time. I took this color here, which is called White Lies, and I used that on the lid. That's going to be my base color, and I want more towards the center here, and I just used one of these Zoeva 234s. It's just a flat shader brush. You just want to make sure you get the most of it right in here. That way, in the outer corner, we can make sure we're just getting more colors over in here, and that's just going to make it a little more, I don't know, artistic, I guess. Okay, so I want to put a little piece of tape right here, just because I want to have a good clean edge, and I couldn't find my Scotch tape, so you guys know I'm a nurse, so I found some of my nursing tape here. Let's see here, so I'm just going to put, it's going to show up pretty good now because it's not the clear. I'm going to put this right below that lower lash line. I'm not going to stick it too hard just because I don't want it to pull off the rest of my makeup. I look lovely now. I'm making this look like it's a big crazy ordeal doing this makeup, but this is actually one of the easier makeup looks that I do. Okay. But that just helps. All right, so I also want to take a It's a small dome, kind of like a pencil brush. And I'm gonna go in with this beautiful color. It's a green color from Makeup Geek. And it is called Abracadabra, and it's a foil pigment. Okay guys, so I decided I wanted a little bit deeper green, so I just found a richer green color from my makeup stash. So if you have any kind of green eyeshadow, this will work. And then I just went over it with that Abracadabra from Makeup Geek, just to give it a little bit of shine. It's a beautiful color. Now just take that out and meet near that tape, and then go towards the crease. So now guys, I'm going to go in with another color from Makeup Geek, of course, and it's called Starriod, and it is a beautiful champagne-y color, and I'm going to take that right over this area and kind of blend it all together. Okay, so I want it to brighten up a little bit more, so I think I'm going to wet the brush. Maybe a little. Nevertheless, it's a beautiful color. I'm just gonna keep adding and patting it then. Maybe use my finger. That looks pretty good. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with this beautiful color called Tenacious. It's a teal color there. Okay, so now I want you to find you a pink, soft pink color. And I'm just found this pink color actually from one of my old palettes. It's a Naked Urban Decay palette. And I just want to add a little spring color to it. So I'm going to add the color Feels and Juicy and kind of mix those up together. I'm just going to take a little dome brush and go right through here. Alright, so let's just clean that up, and I'll have to go back under here and fix that. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to put it in, incorporate some purple. So if you have some purple, find you some, and let's add this in. Okay, so wipe that brush we just used off, and we're going to go in with another Makeup Geek eyeshadow, and it is called Daydreamer, and it's a beautiful foiled eyeshadow, beautiful pink, purpley color. Great for Easter, spring, so I'm going to take that and I'm going to kind of put that on the inner part of the lid. I want to take a black liner and kind of go ahead and do the water lines. I just feel like we need something to counteract all those bright colors. And let's find us some black eyeliner and get our water lines lined. Okay, so I'm going to go in and use my liquid eyeliner on the top lid, and of course I'm using my NYX matte liquid eyeliner. Okay everyone, so off camera I went ahead and added my lashes, and I talked about it in my last video, but right now my favorite ones are the luxurious lightweight false mink 3D effect natural soft reusable 15 plus times easy application Bepholan or Bepholan. You can get them off Amazon. I have to make sure I put it in the description box below, and I'll post the link. Anyway, so I put those on. Now I feel like I still need to add a little bit of the darkness there just to kind of counteract those colors. I think I will go ahead and add some black liner there on the bottom as well. So let me do that. So I want a little bit more shine to this just because, let's face it, I love glitter and shine. So I went in with the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Midnight Cowboy Glitter. Just add a little bit right in the middle there. I've already done it, so I'm gonna add a little bit just so you guys can see which one I'm using. Just a smidge, just a tiny little bit is all. Okay everyone, so I will need to clean up the area that I took away with the tape. So I'm gonna go ahead, easy peasy, just go ahead and just, shouldn't take but a second. Just when I go over that spots here. Now that I got this fixed, let's go ahead and get our mascara on these lashes. For some lips, and I'm gonna go in with my Alamar Dolce. And I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Bachelorette. I like a pretty pink lip. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with Marc Jacobs lip gloss, and this is in the color Sugar High. Alright everyone, so this completes the look. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing and give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And until the next video, bye bye.